Iron in the Soul. What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at TheKingJabez, as well as my website, theironofsoul.com. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. Today's video is entitled, Chosen Ones Must Stand in Their True Power. So what does it mean to stand in your power? It means exactly what I said in the title. No more delayed blessings. It means you no longer tolerate what you know is beneath you. You make a conscious decision to utilize your time, your talents, and your treasures to the best of your ability. You use desire, determination, and dedication to make your goals and dreams happen. You make a decision that your time is now. You understand this is your moment. This is the moment you waited for your whole life. This is what you have trained for. This is what you have been built up for. Your character has been developed. Your character, your compassion, your conversation, the way you conduct yourself, all of that led to this moment. And it's so important that you stand in your power. No more time for fear. No more time for intimidation. No more time for manipulation. But we are standing in who we are. And our blessings will no longer be delayed. And sometimes the truth is, when you're trying to get blessed, when you want to go into those new rooms, new opportunities, doors are being opened, the release of the corn, oil, and wine, which is a symbol of prosperity, abundance. Before that happens, we often have to sit down and talk to people who have the answers that we don't have. And that leads me to this next part of my video. Today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. It is a great option if you're considering personal therapy. I refer to myself on this platform as your big brother. And as your big bro, I have to be honest. I spent many years prior to getting on YouTube working on my mental health. So I had people who I met with once a week for an hour, 2 hours at a time to talk about life and to get solutions to college, dating advice, marriage, how to be a father. So I had a lot of people who helped me become who I am today. And this is why I'm excited to share today's sponsor. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy accessible and affordable. And this can be difficult when you may have limited options. Hey, let's be honest, we're all human. And if you're struggling in the area of depression, anxiety, as I have, as anyone else, this is a great option for you to really work on, as I mentioned before, that next big move. And for some of you, this is that next big move, to really spend some time each week focusing on yourself. What do I tell you all the time? Worry about yourself. And so here's an opportunity to do that in a very real, practical, and efficient way with a professional person that can help you really clarify your mindset, which leads to your vision and direction in life. BetterHelp makes it easy to sign up. It is an online platform to find a therapist online. You have a few questions you may answer. They can match you with someone. And hey, if it doesn't work out, you can switch up, kind of like online dating. So if it doesn't work, you can go to another therapist within the same network. It's easy to sign up and get matched up with a therapist. There's a link in my description. It's betterhelp.com/ironinthesoul. Clicking the link helps support this channel, but you also get 10% off your first month of therapy with BetterHelp. I've shared my own personal story, how therapy has helped transform my life. And so if you are struggling in this area, click the link in the description, betterhelp.com/ironinthesoul. And I believe this can really transform your life. Thanks again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring and supporting this channel. When you stand in your power, you understand the weight and the worth of your words. You have your words choose very carefully. You escape the snare or trap of idle conversations. And you make a decision to be intentional in which you speak out your mouth. So for me, a part of standing in your power is understanding the power of words. You listen to this talk on YouTube because words have the ability to bring hope. What do words do? Words can bring hope. They can give you encouragement. Words can give you direction. Words can speak blessings over you. And at the same time, words can be used to bring curses. This is why we refer to this in some worlds as spells, right? And so words are very powerful. And when you stand in your power, you choose your words carefully because you understand you have the ability to help people or the ability to hurt people based on the words you use each day. Let me take a little time now to talk about delayed blessings. What does that mean? We all have times when we're not as achieved as we want to be. Can anybody relate to that? You're not receiving the acknowledgement that you want. you're not receiving the success that you believe you're capable of. And that could be for a number of reasons. Sometimes blessings are delayed because we're not quite ready for it yet. We don't have the mental capacity we think we have to deal with all the pressure that's going to come with the next level. That's one way of looking at that. But in the context of today's video, the blessings are being delayed because of some of the decisions we're making. We're not standing in our power. We're allowing others to intimidate us. We're allowing people to speak down on us. We're keeping ourselves in toxic relationships. And that by itself is delaying our blessings. Because a lot of times blessings comes from our connections. And so we have to make decisions to escape toxic relationships. We have to make a decision to get around people who are going to foster our gifts, who are going to encourage us to use those and to be the best versions of ourselves. And that's when your energy will change. And that's when you will begin to tap into that aura energy that I talked about, where your presence will begin to inspire people. When you truly stand up and be who you're supposed to be. And you will never be happy until that happens. This is why if you go back a few videos back, I talked about that viral moment, being famous, and that nothing else will work for you but this. And I meant that. If you listen to this talk, if you refuse to stand in your power, nothing else will work for you. But to add to that in today's video, not only will it not work for you, but what's going to happen is the Most High himself is going to give that ability to someone who will use it. And then you will have the sad experience of watching what you could have been. This message is also a challenge to be a go-getter. Listen, if we want to stand in our power and no more delayed blessings, then a part of that is being very intentional in pursuing our goals. If you want that good physique, you're in the gym 4 or 5 times a week. You're going to make it happen. No more excuses. No more I'm tired. You're going to do it. No more cheat meals every day, right? You are intentional about getting that body. If you want to develop your mind, no more excuses. You put down the phone, you put down the electronics, and you sit down and say, you know what? I'm going to read for 1 hour. I'm going to study for half an hour. If you're looking to develop your spiritual abilities, I'm going to be intentional about meditating. This is what it means to stand in your power. You are making things happen. No more talk. No more idle conversation. But this is what I'm doing. And then when you begin to do that, what's going to happen is you're going to increase the power of your will. And as you begin to increase the power of your will, your desires will change. A big part of prospering and going forward, according to the book Think and Grow Rich, one of the principles from Think and Grow Rich is what he referred to as what? A simple word we use all the time. Desire. You got to want it. You see, people who want it, they want it bad enough to get up at 4 a.m. They want it bad enough to work on it 2 hours each evening after they've already worked an 8-hour shift. They want it bad enough to go to the gym the next day even though they're sore from the previous day. They begin to embrace that pain. And we understand that pain is a part of the journey. Hence, my name on this channel, King Jabez. Jabez is the Hebrew word which means pain or born in pain. And so to stand in our power and to hinder or to prevent our blessings from being hindered or delayed, we had to begin to embrace pain. And when we begin to embrace that, we grow from that, we develop, and it's at that point that we begin to really stand in the power that we have. When you stand in your power, you will most certainly motivate and encourage other people to do the very same thing. So none of us really do this just for ourselves. When you begin to stand up and to be all that you can be and be the best that you can be and become the best version of yourself, when people see the growth, when they see you develop, when they see you begin to improve your appearance, begin to improve the way you speak and articulate yourself, they begin to see your disposition change in your lifestyle, where you live, the clothes you wear, the car you drive. When people see those real life changes, that lifestyle in you, you will most certainly inspire other people to do the same thing. And that's why we're chosen ones. We're not chosen to just simply help ourselves, but we are chosen and called by the Most High himself to inspire and to help other people. That's what I have for you in today's message. I hope this was a benefit to you and that you were challenged to truly stand in your power and that there are no more delayed blessings. That's all I have for you today. This is your big brother, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.